Fact or crap, a video where I'll read you off a Warcraft fact and you have 3 seconds to decide if it's true or made up. This video will specifically deal with facts relating to the Old Gods. The Old Gods cannot be killed. Crap, the Old Gods can be killed. It's just not a very good idea to do so. When Yogg'saron was killed by a Titan, the world was gripped with the Shah and the Titans found out the Old Gods had infused themselves with the planet itself. Meaning, if they kill all the Old Gods, the planet would be destroyed. So they imprison the remaining Old Gods instead. Azeroth has a total of 5 Old Gods hidden somewhere in the world. Crap. Turns out there are only 4. But a 5th was hinted at for a long time, and Blizzard kept it a mystery on how many Old Gods exactly were on Azeroth. It's only been very recently that Blizzard has said there are only 4 Old Gods for sure. Yogg'saron was the strongest out of all 4 Old Gods before he was killed by a Titan. Fact. The Titan Aman'Thul personally tore Yogg'saron out of the side of Azeroth like he was a giant tick, and smashed him to pieces. Most of his body chunks, including his heart, then fell to Pandaria. A single drop of an Old God's blood is enough to drive an entire village insane. Fact. This goes to show how strong Garrosh was and that he absorbed the heart of an Old God while keeping his sanity. There's a reason I made sure to include him in my top 10 strongest characters in Warcraft list. Saronite ore is literally just Yogg'saron's blood. Fact. That's why the Lich King only had mindless ghouls mine it for him, and even then they started showing signs of madness after a while. That says something about its potency if it was driving beings with no mind insane. N'Zoth had plans to appear in Cataclysm, but was cut due to time constraints like the Abyssal Maw raid. Crap. There were no serious plans to have him appear. He is mentioned a few times, and even lends some of his generals a Deathwing to help him out, but the Old God himself never makes an appearance, nor was it ever planned. The Old Gods are native to Azeroth and slowly corrupted the planet after reaching maturity. Crap. The Old Gods are space aliens that crashed on Azeroth a hell of a long time ago. N'Zoth is imprisoned somewhere beneath the Great Sea. Fact. Confirmed by Blizzard recently, speculated for even longer than that. N'Zoth was the Old God that turned the Night Elves into the Naga. Fact. Not really confirmed officially by Blizzard if this is true or not. Well, as of making this video anyway, but it's an easy enough guess to make considering it was an Old God that turned the Highborn Elves into Naga, and N'Zoth happens to be the only one imprisoned in the sea. The Old Gods combined are stronger than the Burning Legion. Crap. The combined forces of the Burning Legion could absolutely beat the Old Gods. It was part of lore for a long time that all the Old Gods working together could probably take out Sargeras in a 3-on-1 fight, but that's highly unlikely with the new retcons of Titans making them basically living, breathing planets. Yogg'saron created the Mantid. That's why the Paragons of the Galaxy help out Garrosh when he absorbs the heart of Yogg'saron. Fact. Cthulhu also created his own race called the Karaji. Yogg'saron wasn't the only Old God to make things. The Old Gods created the Elementals to help them fight off the Titans in the Great War between the Titans and the Old Gods. Crap. The Old Gods simply enslaved the Elementals who were already there when they arrived. The Old Gods are so powerful that fighting them isn't even an option. No army on Azeroth could ever hope to match the power of an Old God. Fact. This is technically true based on lore, but yet somehow we were able to beat Cthulhu in AQ40. At least with Yogg we had the help of 4 Titan Keepers, and that was only to stop a breakout. There are more Old Gods in the universe than just the 4 on Azeroth. Fact. The Old Gods themselves are just minions of the Void Lords, beings of pure dark energy that exist outside of reality. While the Old Gods themselves may be based on various Outer Gods from H.P. Lovecraft, they were always too weak to really be compared to a real Outer God. The Void Lords, however, fit that bill, and are pretty much the Outer Gods of Warcraft. The Outer Gods, of course, are all powerful on a universal scale. So strong, their physical bodies can't fit in the universe. Fighting them isn't even an option. The best bet you could hope for is that if they manage to come into the same universe as you, that they ignore your planet, as such a small thing as planets are of little concern to these monsters. If a Void Lord ever makes it into the Warcraft universe, it's game over. That's the end of the game. Alright, and that's the end of the video. Did you get them all right? If so, reward yourself by liking the video. Have an idea for another video like this? Let me know in a comment and I might do it in a future video.